So glad Carl is back, though, because he's someone who I wish would have been OG on the island.
Me too. And I think he would have if these girls had any even ounce of discernment and asked these boys any questions. There is no reason why Melanie, being the woman that she is, should be with Sincere, who says epitome.
And can I tell you, epitome makes no sense. Co-promise. I see how Jen got there. You're making a co-promise.
Co-promise, yes.
You're promising in a collaboration to do something different. That is a compromise. And Jen, I'll give you know what? It should be co-promise.
We are recording, everybody. Hello, hello. Welcome to Two Black Girls, One Rose, where together we'll uncover what we can learn about modern dating, love, and relationships from popular television. I'm Justine, and today we have Chelsea DeVantez back in the house.
Hey, I got a text to come be on this podcast.
Yes, you did. Sure did. I am so excited that you're joining us for movie night specifically.
Oh my God, yes. I'm thrilled to be recoupled with your podcast and go through this drama.
Oh my God. I literally have on here Heartbreak feels good in a place like this. Like it is the definition of this Nicole Kidman commercial. I have so many thoughts around Anaya, around KC, around Sincere, which I don't think they fully got to yet, right?
Yeah, and I think we lost the plot on what a villain Sincere is because we were so busy being mad at KC. And movie night made you remember there's truly only one arch villain this season, and it's Sincere. And KC is second, which is crazy to realize.
I know. And then Corbin is third, which is even crazier.
I got some hot takes on Corbin.
Tell me.
Well, I don't think he can be in the contest because he doesn't. It's like you have to be like this tall to ride this ride. You got to be this smart to be a villain. And he didn't make the cut for me. So it's like him and Kenzie both, like whatever antics they're doing, they're at the kids' table. Yeah. And I don't believe Corbin has the mental power to be doing any sort of manipulation. And whatever he's doing is just like it's like a minion accident.
Yeah. I think he's kind of joining in on KC on a very similar rhetoric that they've heard before they got there. Because I don't think they know how they sound.
I don't think hopefully they do now. I mean, Corbin looks like he needs directions to the kitchen in the villa. Yes. Like he's just very like walking around and being like, kiss, we kiss, yay. Haha, I big man.
I'm married now, but I still live for hearing what's happening in the dating streets. And honestly, if I were single, I'd want a dating app that encourages me to show up as my real self, not just some overly curated version. That's why when my girls told me about Highly Dating app, it caught my attention. It's built for people who are done pretending and ready to date as they are. Messy, honest, and unapologetic. If you're single and tired of perfection culture, Highly Dating app is definitely worth checking out. Download Highly Dating app from the App Store or Google Play, or visit highly.com. That's HILY.com. Date as you are with Highly Dating app. And if you guys are listeners of the show, you know that my mother has helped me out so much with my baby, and I really wanted to get her something special. When she told me that her glasses had a missing arm, I said, oh no, absolutely not. We're going to Zenni Optical. Zenni is an online eyewear shop. Prescription glasses, sunglasses, blue light lenses, starting at under $30. You go to Zenni.com, pick a frame, upload your prescription, and they ship it to your door. No appointment, no store, no upsell at the counter. I'm serious, you guys. This is one of the easiest online purchases I've ever made. And this is someone else's prescription that I had to enter. And it was still so easy. You guys, I'm so happy I could give these to her. You guys don't even know. If your glasses are overdue for a refresh, now is the time. Go to Zenni.com/podcast and use the code podcast15. That's PODCAST15 for 15% off your first order. The styles sell out, so do not sit on it. That's ZENNI.com/podcast, promo code podcast15. Yes, exactly. Yeah, him and Parmita are just
a perfect match in heaven.
Yeah, it's great for them. But yeah, otherwise, I just have a lot of thoughts around like Anaya being naive and how people are not letting her be naive. This is a 23-year-old girl, clearly came from a sheltered environment, and people are going so hard on her online. I see a lot of criticism of Anaya.
Okay, what are the main takeaways? Because your girl got off TikTok when I thought it was like scanning my face, and I'm desperate to get back on. I need the discourse, but I'm over here on Reels. So tell me what the people are saying.
Yeah. So people are really, really angry that she was mad at Casey for bringing somebody back, because we know that she didn't see what we saw. She didn't see Casey saying, I gave her everything and I built her up and she's in the doghouse. Like, she didn't see that. So
we deserve to be mad, but she doesn't.
She doesn't. Yeah, that's what people are saying. And
interesting.
Yeah.
I've from what I've taken in through the discourse, I've even seen some X tweets. You know what I mean? Like I dabble, I look, I get my carousels. People seem to be all over the place in all their takes to everyone in a way that feels untrustworthy to me this season. Like it feels like people are screaming their own issues at this season in a multitude of ways, where I feel like last season we had some general agreements. Like you either believed Nick and Alondria or you did not. Yeah. And that was the argument. And now it's like a multitude of ideas around Anaya's reasoning. And we can't seem like, some people are like, she's actually just getting a bad edit. Some people are like, no, she's really stupid. Some people are like, she did it the worst to her. But I will say, if that man puppy dogged me, told me how amazing I was, and he was just like a simp to my greatness for 3 weeks. And then the first clip I saw of him was like, fuck Anaya. I'd be mad at him too.
Yeah.
And I think she's mostly mad at herself, and she took it out on him because she should have known. She should have known, but instead she believed those 3 weeks of sweet things he said to her, and she wanted to believe in them, only to realize how wrong she was, and then they yelled at him.
Yeah. And I think that's a perfectly reasonable 23-year-old mistake.
Yeah.
Right? I think that's reasonable. So when I look at Anaya and when I'm mad at her, as mad as she is at herself, I also know that at 23, I mean, I was making those kinds of mistakes at 27, 28. Like
yesterday.
Like I was doing foolish shit like that in my 20s. That's what your 20s is kind of
absolutely. For. Yeah, your 20s are for believing the lies men tells you. Men tell you, realizing how often you're lied to, and getting a bit smarter by 25.
Yes. And then a little smarter by 28. And then by 30, you don't care what anybody says. Like, that's what it's for.
Yeah.
When KC says, nobody picked me. Nobody picked me at the door. Nobody picked me. I have to remember, right, as a viewer, that he is one of, I believe, 14 children.
Yeah.
I believe he's one of 14 kids. That's the reason I can accept that excuse. But people saying like, oh, he was left. The same people who are mad at Anaya are the same people who make that excuse to say that that is a reasonable thing for him to say.
Right. But also, don't you get the sense that he was incredibly intimidated by her? Like when she's like, my dad used to play in the NBA. Didn't you see his dick like crawl back inside his butthole? And he was like, oh no. Like, you know, I get the sense that he doesn't want a girl to make him laugh. He wants to make a girl laugh.
Yeah.
Like
definitely.
He's very, the men on this season are so toxically insecure. Him and Zach, where their insecurities get weaponized into becoming villains, but it's because they're so insecure. Insincere. I almost said insincere. They're so insecure. I think Casey, I think he wanted a woman to just drool on him. And when that wasn't Anaya, he was pissed. When he said, the girls in the villa don't understand my powers, I said, what powers? Because you keep saying you can dance and you cannot. I keep coming up to these challenges and Anaya's like, oh, Casey's going to crush this. Casey's going to crush. And then Casey has as much rhythm as Bryce. Like, I'm like, what? Lies were spread around here. Like, what powers are we looking at? Like, you're cute. So what are your moves?
Yeah. And Soul didn't go for you. Soul went for Sincere. You didn't
really go for
Soul.
You like threw a rock at Soul across the playground.
Right.
And then we're like, sup?
Yeah. Yeah. So that kind of like powers talk was very obviously like a man-to-man trying to puff up his chest in front of the other guys. Like he has, as you said earlier, a lot of insecurities that he's taking out on Anaya and like the figurehead of Anaya, not even her as a person.
Yeah.
Just like the concept of Anaya is enough for him.
I think, and I'm curious I'm curious your thoughts specifically, because he spoke so much about the power of Black women, how much he sees her beauty, all these deep things that if I were Anaya, I would be thinking, I want to trust in this man because he's speaking on a deeper level to our relationship. And therefore, I'm going to trust that he's come back and uphold me in this honor he's spoken about with his mom and his sisters. So I get why she believed.
Me too.
I don't blame her. But what do you think? Because he was really saying some deep stuff.
Yeah, he was. I agree with you. I would also love to know the history of Anaya's schooling, which I have not looked into.
Don't you feel like it's a private school?
If Anaya went to PWIs, that type of talk works on her in a different level than it would with a Trinity. Because she grew up thinking on the outside, we see it with these white people in the villa. Chelsea, the way Kenzie, Bryce, Jen are all like, well, I'm white, so I don't know what everyone is doing here. I just don't know. Okay, I'm white. I've been here for 3 weeks and nobody wants me and I don't know what to do. They're so insecure after 3 weeks of being a minority, right? So
yeah. Well, also Jen shouldn't be on that show. Jen is a waste of a storyline. And yes, you're right. One. But God, I said this on our podcast as well, but a lot of people are talking about how toxic this season is and how toxic these Gen Zers are at love. But all I can see when I look at this show is way more authentic and better casting than any ensemble fictional dating show. Yep. So I'm sitting here like, I love the con. I'm not here to be a hater. I'm here to watch a great fucking show. The fact that there was only one white girl for half the season. When have you ever seen... When have you ever seen a fictional, Sex and the City dating show that just like authentically casts the people in America? I loved it.
Yeah, I loved it too. And it's just an interesting look at what happens when white people are in the minority. They start, it's this weird, crazy thing. And even my guest last week, Mariah was like, Kenzie's going to come out here radicalized. She's going to come out here Black Lives Matter, like all the way out because she knows what it's like to be a minority now.
That's so funny. I will tell you the funniest white person thing to me on this season is that Trinity is like, I've never dated a white guy before. So I guess like white guys like show each other their dicks and are like gay to each other. I didn't realize that was white. Like she's like, oh, this is white culture.
Yes.
And listen, Trinity, I don't know, maybe. But
I think it is.
I know. Because every time I'm like, that's not white culture. And someone is like, yes, it is. Is white culture white men tugging on each other's dicks and being like, no homo?
Yeah. I did.
I mean, I should know this, but I'm like... My husband said to me, well, it isn't the black dudes doing it. And I was like, that's true. But it is funny that she does. Yeah, she specifically seems to be like, oh, when you date a white man, he'll have like another man he's like in love with and shows his penis to before he dates you. That's just like all white men do that. That's her takeaway.
Yes.
Like when she dates another white man in life, she's going to be like, who have you shown your penis to today of your male friends? Yes. As the white men do every morning.
Oh my God. So interesting. A lot of interesting racial dynamics on the episodes this week. If you want to hear more from us, if you want to hear our pre-show with Michael Arsenault, we talk about Lizzo's terrible album sales. We talk about the plight of Anaya as a suburban black girl. We talk about all kinds of stuff, industry, little like secrets and stuff that Michael has. You have to join us on Patreon. Go to patreon.com/2blackgirlsmedia and you can try out a 7-day free trial. You also should really check out Two Black Girls Watch. We are watching the Dallas Cowboys Cheerleaders season 3, America's Sweethearts. It is our favorite show. We love those girls.
Over Love Island?
Yeah. I would say so. Yeah.
I got to circle back and get in on that chat. Okay.
Oh my God. It's so It's so incredible. The girls are so good.
Oh, I'm watching. I'm finished. Oh, I finished. Yeah.
Oh, you finished it already?
Yeah.
We're not like allowed to, but it's so good.
Kelly is a super villain, and there's going to be a documentary about her one day.
I can't
And we're all
wait.
going to be like, we should have known. And I want to be on record here. I knew. I know. Kelly's got a 10-episode limited docuseries exposing her in the future.
Coming soon. Oh my God. And if you want to watch us watch that, head to Two Black Girls Watch, head to the Two Black Girls Media YouTube channel. You can look at a 15-minute preview. And if you love this podcast, please rate us 5 stars on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. It really helps us out. I'm married now, but I still live for hearing what's happening in the dating streets. And honestly, if I were single, I'd want a dating app that encourages me to show up as my real self, not just some overly curated version. That's why when my girls told me about Highly Dating app, it caught my attention. It's built for people who are done pretending and ready to date as they are, messy, honest, and unapologetic. According to a recent survey by Highly Dating app, over half of young daters feel pressured by unrealistic expectations in online dating, which explains why everybody's profile looks like a lifestyle brand. On Highly Dating app, you can actually lean into authenticity, and features like Icks and Clicks help you vibe check someone beyond just photos, which I love because compatibility is more than just we both like to work out. Highly Dating app uses smart matching that learns what you're actually into, so you're not just endlessly scrolling through people who make no sense for you. If you're single and tired of perfection culture, Highly Dating app is definitely worth checking out. Download Highly Dating app from the App Store or Google Play, or visit highly.com. That's HILY.com. Date as you are with Highly Dating app. And if you guys are listeners of the show, you know that my mother has helped me out so much with my baby, and I really wanted to get her something special. When she told me that her glasses had a missing arm, I said, oh no, absolutely not. We're going to Zenni Optical. Just like getting a new prescription, doing something medical, doing something that is like so serious as your sight can feel like such a burden. And being able to gift her some Zenni glasses was so amazing. Everything was customizable, and she was able to do it I was able to do it actually and purchase them for her at a much, much lower cost. She was quoted, I think $400 or $500 at her optical place, and Zenni, it was just $122 for some fabulous glasses that she loves. And now every time I see her, she's wearing them. So she loves them. Zenni is an online eyewear shop. Prescription glasses, sunglasses, blue light lenses, starting at under $30. You go to Zenni.com, pick a frame, upload your prescription, and they ship it to your door. No appointment, no store, no upsell at the counter. I'm serious, you guys. This is one of the easiest online purchases I've ever made. And this is someone else's prescription that I had to enter. And it was still so easy. At that price, something kind of shifts. You stop asking, do I really need new glasses? And start asking, why wouldn't I just get them? That's why I was so happy to gift these to my mom. You're not agonizing over one pair. You can shift it around, have a little glasses wardrobe. You know what I mean? Over 150,000 5-star reviews. And if you've never bought glasses online before, Zenni has a virtual try-on, so you can see exactly what a new frame looks like on your face before you commit. I think my mom just loves, she got these like really huge frames in this tortoiseshell print and this like beautiful case for it. And the fact that she was just like thugging it out with her contacts and just having dry eyes all the time. And she has now the option to wear these like really fashionable glasses. Oh, you guys, I'm so happy I could give these to her. You guys don't even know. If your glasses are overdue for a refresh, now is the time. Go to Zenni.com/podcast and use the code podcast15. That's PODCAST15 for 15% off your first order. The styles sell out, so do not sit on it. That's ZENNI.com/podcast. Promo code podcast15. Okay, Chelsea, let's get into episode 20. So we're still at Casa around episode 20. Alana's still here at episode 20. Yeah. Yep. I know. She had to go. She was plucked.
Alana.
What do you think that happens when they have to take somebody out the villa like this? Because I feel like they tap him on the shoulder at 5 o'clock in the morning and just drag him out the bed screaming.
Hilarious. No, I think they tap him on the shoulder and they go, "You found it? All right." Like you have to know at this point. I think she's just being like, well, it was on Snapchat. Mm-hmm. Maybe no one screen recorded it. And then they say, "Hey, Alana," and she goes, "They found it." Time for me to go. Bye, Zach. Bye, Zach.
Oh my God.
I do find it. How do I want to articulate this? I'm trying to wrap my head around the fact that because they didn't find these videos in their social media background checks, which I'm gonna give them the benefit of the doubt and saying they're losing so many cast members and it is affecting so many storylines, like Gabe had to become a bombshell, that I'm thinking production is putting time into this because they don't want to get blindsided. So it is. There's something very interesting about the people who are saving this and waiting for the moment. And with Alana, I can only think you really fucked someone over and today's their day. But otherwise, you do want young people to learn and remove their mistakes and apologize and feel bad. Like if it was still up, I don't know. I don't know what I'm feeling. I'm just saying like it's a very, feels like weird sneak attack stuff.
Yeah.
But not undeserved.
Right. Yes, exactly. I felt the same way about Sierra last year.
I really felt that about Sierra.
That was so specific. Like somebody was out to get her. And while I cheered like we scored in overtime because I was such a Nickelandrian at this, I was so happy. I was still like, damn, she got like one of her friends really got her that day. Like that's crazy.
I might have been missing the discourse, but what I saw with Sierra specifically, it really seems like she did not. It really did seem like she didn't understand the slur she was using because she was using it to describe her own face after getting fillers. Like she thought, as if she thought it was an adjective. And she wasn't using it in a derogatory context. She was always using it towards herself. And then I saw her apologies where she's like, I am very stupid and didn't realize what that word meant. Now, granted, if that was just a cover up, brilliant job. But otherwise, you're sort of like, oh, girl.
Yeah.
It seems you do have to be smart to go on Love Island. You got to read a book. You got to know what the basic words mean.
Yeah, you have to. And it's kind of, I guess it's metaphorical to, I remember when I was applying to college, if they found something on your social media, they would not let you in. And now there's nobody would go to college. There would be nobody, no applicants. I mean,
they're like, leave your money. Get on in here.
Yeah, they don't get, like, I remember our school telling us, like, if you send a nude, that the college might find it and like penalize you in some way. And that's how these kids talk to each other now through nudes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
They say hi by raising the right tit. They say want to come over, sending the left tit. Yeah. It's, I mean, Alana was, and she put out that video being like, it was the edit, but like, it really did seem like you didn't want to kiss the black man. And that is confirmed by Corbin coming back to you and saying, have to be respectful to you, right? Like, I'm not going to touch you.
Right.
So there's no way they edited around you actually kissing him. Which is what she said in her video. She's like, oh, they gave me a bad edit. It's like, no, you came in looking for someone's brother. You were like, listen, I'm only going to be with white guys. I was already with his brother. Oh, well.
Yeah. I'll just try him too.
One.
Yep.
Oh my God. I also find it, I mean, I don't know if we're there yet, but the fact that Zach didn't tell Kada that she was removed is so sus.
It shows his gameplay.
Yeah. He wanted to make more of a meal of it. Even if I believe him. I believe he was going to choose Kada before she was removed. I'm going to give him a yes. There's witnesses. TT came in on it. I said, all right, if TT's saying it, you know, I'm TT. She's not going to lie, you know? And so I believe it, but he tried to make a mountain of it as like an offering back to Kada. And that's where it's like, oh, well, she's so correct to be suspicious of you.
Yeah.
Also, You chose the girl who said the slur?
I mean, of course he did.
And then you came back to Kata?
Haitian Kata? Of course he did. Yeah, obviously. And
Sir.
he's like, that shows too the lack of intellectualism of this season. Is really telling. I've said it before on the show. These girls are not asking these boys any questions. Serena asked Cordell, what podcast do you listen to?
And he said none.
And he said none.
Said, that was a test.
Yes. Sierra asked Nick something about evolution. Like, do you believe in evolution? Or like, what's your favorite? Like, they ask these questions that you can tell someone's affiliation, what somebody thinks about feminism.
It's like asking who'd you vote for?
Exactly.
Evolution?
Exactly.
I know who you voted for.
Yeah. It's never been easier. Yeah. And yet these girls are not doing it. And so we're stuck with people like Corbin and Casey. So we see in this episode with Corbin and Casey, Corbin says something that I was like, oh, he's so red-pilled. He doesn't know what he's saying. He says Titi and Parmita are like college girls, and those girls in the villa are high school girls. I don't think he realizes how pedophilic and perverted that sounds. I don't think he knows.
Oh, like did he mean it like, oh, they're prudish and these are girls that fuck?
Yeah. Yep.
But see, now, I'm losing my gauge of the red pill rubric, because I thought the red pill rubric would be like, you want a girl who holds her worth in a high standard and doesn't just put her vagina out there on a platter like some low worth hoe. But he's over here being like, yes, when they fuck you, they're awesome. When they don't fuck you, they're low worth.
Because they're supposed to be all over you specifically. So the girls who are putting it out there for all the men, like Kenzie, those girls are not allowed. But the girls
who are serving clam chowder, like Kenzie.
all day, like Kenzie.
I got an all day, every day special on clam chowder.
Yeah, she sure does. But the girls like Titi who come in and they're like, I want you, only you, only you. The girls like Parmita, I want you, let's take a shower. Those girls are the girls you have to go for.
I get it. Because men are worth something and women should work for them because they are the prize.
Yeah. Yep.
God,
yep.
Damn it.
I know. It's very complicated. That's why they're single.
I gotta tell you, my hot take on all of this is that they're like, oh, the men are so red-pilled this season. I'm looking at this season, I'm going, this looks like men. Like, when I was in high school, they were like this. When I was in college, they were like this. Like, y'all have new words and new terms, but you are always bad to us. I like, when I was in high school, they called, instead of being like, you're lustful, like we're at fucking youth camp, they would just be like, you're a whore. And they would spell it HOAR because they were dumb. Right. And then I would write in my diary HOAR because I was also dumb. I was like, I've been called a whore.
Yeah.
And so now they say lustful. Back then they said whore. Has it changed that much?
Yeah. I mean, I think what's changed is definitely the men are the prize thing. Yeah. Them sitting back and like waiting for soul to come to them was really wild. Like that was crazy. Casey and Corbin, and like I said, the way they talk and how perverted that particular sentence sound, I was like, oh, you got that from somewhere.
Yeah,
you got that rhetoric from somebody, and you don't know how you sound. You sound real crazy. Right now.
You sound real dumb.
You sound
also, Corbin,
nasty.
did you go to college? Like, what do you mean those are college girls? You don't know. You don't know.
Exactly. You don't know. Oh, my God. So they're just talking cash money shit. They both forgot that this is recorded.
And they are just loving that it's easy for them in Villa. Like, sorry, in Casa. Like, in Casa, they're like, oh, the girls ask me less questions. They like me, ask nothing of me. There's no accountability for my behavior. They think I'm perfect. And Corbin's like, oh, over in the Villa, Kenzie said, could you make eye contact with me? That fucking bitch, I'm leaving her. She doesn't realize I'm a prize.
I'm the prize. And
I look at the floor when I speak, I'm a prize.
Same with KC and the whole physicality with Anaya. He feels like because he has spoken all this life into her, that he is justified to then explore her body, and that she should have no physical boundaries because he says that dark-skinned Black women are the blueprint. That is insane.
Yeah, which it's even worse than like, if I buy you dinner, you should give me a blowjob, because you ain't paying for shit. It's like, if I say something nice to you that I heard once from my mother, you should fuck me.
Yes. That's why people are saying it's so red-pilled and so bad this year, because the boundaries are different.
That makes sense. Also, I mean, sorry, it is I also see why Casey is acting out, because Anaya was sleepy. She wasn't even drawing a boundary. She could give a fuck. Exactly. She was like, I'm genuinely tired. Your body has not jolted any awake signals into mine. I'm 23 and I'm so tired. I would rather go to bed than kiss you. Like, I think he is somewhere in his bones going, she doesn't like me. Yeah. Yes. And it's true, man. She doesn't like you.
Yeah. She doesn't like you. She doesn't trust you. And she knows it deep down. She thought she should like you. Yeah. But she doesn't. Yeah, exactly. Carl is such a prize. Now that man's a prize. Exactly. When he started speaking multiple languages. Oh my God.
And he's like, I think he's playing the game a bit, but I love how he's playing it.
Yeah, me too.
He's like, you know what? I'm going to be nice. I said, great choice.
Yeah, that's the thing that the people in the boys in Casa don't understand, and the girls in the villa do understand. The boys in Casa do not understand that these girls are here to get that $50K and win that money from those dudes. They are not here because they like you.
They're not here for love.
They're not here because they love you so much.
They're here for cash, money, and Cheez-Its partnerships.
That's it.
They're here to do a Lashes commercial on next season. They're here to sell mayo on season 9 of Love Island. Okay, it's the big picture.
Exactly. Not this romance that you think that they're selling you. But the girls in the villa are like, okay, these are nice guys. Let's take them back and make the other guys jealous. That's their mentality around the whole week. And the boys just don't know. They just don't know. So speaking of just idiots, the girls get the postcard from Casa Amor. Kate is already sobbing her eyes out because she's mad that Zach is kissing a girl who was plucked out. Mm-hmm. And then the mailbox is sitting in Casa apparently for 5 hours before the men noticed it.
Was that a joke that Ian, the voiceover guy, made, or do you think that was real? Because sometimes there's no way. Can you imagine being the producer? You're like, man, you put in the mailbox, right? You set up the camera. You're like, here we go. Here's our inciting incident for this episode. Yeah. You think those producers waited 5 hours? At some point, one of them threw an egg at
I know.
Corbin's head and was like, hey, please open the mailbox. They're not sitting there.
Behind those little like squares that they have, people are seeing people in the background like closing and opening.
Oh yeah, they're getting sloppy.
Like, oh my God.
There was a producer behind a hedge being like, there's a mailbox here.
Dressed as the hedge.
Please attend to it. Yeah, the hedge like little shuffles over.
Yes. Oh my God. So Bryce is thrown into a tizzy. He's like, fuck, I'm white and he is black. What am I going to do?
With tattoos.
Tattoos. They're making out of the photo booth. I haven't done nothing but pine for her and suck another toe. What am I going to do? Zach is big mad because his connection is gone and he thought he was going to play this game. So everybody's just upset, right? Everybody's just mad.
Now, quick question on this.
Yes.
Okay, so online discourse, what I saw on Threads, I'm on all the worst apps. I can't. I'm saying these things out loud and I'm getting a real look in the mirror here. Now, on Threads, I see a lot of people thinking Trinity and Bryce are playing a beautiful game. They're playing us. They're they're doing a Nick and Alondria. They're just trying to win it. I think Trinity and Bryce are so for real. And I believe. Do you believe?
Yeah, I do believe because he's weird as fuck.
Right? Like, if you had a game plan, you would not have that personality.
Exactly.
You would say different things and move differently because you're aware of how you come across.
Exactly. And you're coming across mad weird with this Justin Bieber 2008 haircut, with like Trinity being so the opposite. Her like falling for him and being this insecure about it. She's talking about like he's never dated a black girl. He's never dated a black girl. He's talking about he's never dated a white. Like they're talking about it so much.
Yeah.
That if that was fake, from those two people with those two different of life experiences who didn't come in here knowing each other, clearly, because she's from Virginia, worked at a hardware store, and he's from LA, like that would be a level of orchestral play that I just can't see alongside the same cast with Corbin.
Oh, 100%. I also there's no way they're that good of actors. Someone was like, they're to-be actors. I said, exactly. They can't pull this off. They can come home for Christmas and a holiday surprise movie. But they can't do this. Right. They can't do Oscar level.
Yeah.
And the thing that really, where I can't believe people think they're fake, is that they both tried to dump each other and step towards the doors one of those first nights. Trinity in a game read out loud, who do you think is just faking it for the money? And she was like, Bryce, the person I'm with. Not something you do if you're trying to pull a ruse.
Right.
And then they realize they really like each other because they're both little weirdos. Yeah. And I also think, I'm in an interracial relationship. It doesn't come easy. So if you're choosing it, it's choice. It's choice. He is panicking over Corey's tattoos. He is choosing to be in love. Yes. As you said, he is a minority this season.
He's having a meltdown. He's dying.
So I really believe their love story. I'm here for it.
Yeah, I think it's very cute, and I think
everything's
very
cute with the age difference. Every time I remember he's 30, I'm like, this is actually disgusting.
I know.
But other than that,
he's weird. Yeah, that's weird. And 22 is so freaking young. But and I also don't think they're very similar to Nick and Alandria either. I think they're way more similar to Cordell and Serena.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Also, again, on Threads, saw some information that Bryce was extremely progressive in his politics.
Yeah.
Which I would expect someone like him to be like, oh, I forgot to vote.
Yes.
So that also tells me there's some more deeper thinking going on here than you would have thought. And and she is the funniest one. She has the best speeches, the best phrases. It tells me they are on a humor level together.
Yes.
And maybe it's just because no one else is coming close. Sorry, Trinity. Bryce is the best you have. That's sad.
I know. Yeah, true.
But he is the best one there for her.
Yeah, definitely. Oh my God, I can't believe people are saying that. That's so dumb.
I know.
Casey is in the bedroom with the boys in Casa and is mad that Anaya is happy. This is another clip that we're going to see at movie night that was diabolical, saying that she's on a thin line. Of what? You're bringing somebody else back. Of what? Then he said he's
punishing her. He's delighting in punishing her see, this girl was sucking my dick within 30 seconds. Told you.
Yep. It told you I'd get somebody, told you the worst. Sincere, the worst of them all, said, aren't you on a thin line too? Trying to give him the alley-oop. He said
no. I spoke life into her every day.
Now that is somebody acting.
Oh, you're right. Just told on himself. And again, though, I do think Casey was acting. I do think he was I got to lock in with Anaya. This is as good as it gets.
Yep.
And yes, you guys, when people are acting on the show, we see it. Because then he went to Casa and was like, never mind. I forgot my lines. I forgot my arc. Yep. I forgot my season continuity. I forgot the character I'd set up for myself.
Yep.
JK, all in the trash. They're not good enough to hold on to storylines for 5
that
weeks.
long. No, and they're filmed 24/7. So if they say anything, those producers are gonna get them because they don't want this. They don't want this show to topple having actors on here. So they really need everybody to be honest, and eventually everybody sells out. And this is his moment where he just sold out his whole character. We get to the next episode. We have Kenzie and Dylan. They're bonding. I think Dylan is so cute. And then that last episode came when he was sobbing his eyes out. And I said, nope. Never mind.
Now, Justine, is that not the most red-pilled take? You said this man cried. He's now ugly to me. I think you need to look in the mirror.
I was like, you're crying over a hoe-ass Kenzie.
Okay, I get that, though.
We have watched her do hoe-ass shit. You gonna cry? Come on.
I mean,
and Gall. Oh, no.
I actually Gall and Kenzie have this similar lifelessness behind the eyes. where I said like maybe she is with her true match over here, where they just gotta like stare. I'm so shocked Dylan is giving this much. It either means he is Kenzie's perfect match because he's got one French fry for a brain, or he's acting. Because what do you mean?
I think he's acting.
What do you mean, Dylan?
I think he's acting because there's no way you like her this much. They literally sit down and they're like, so we're out of things to talk about. Like they don't connect really.
I think Kenzie being on Love Island is worse for the state of our medical care than Robert Kennedy Jr. Because while he is out here telling us, to fucking eat dirt for our vitamins and not take vaccines and putting the medical healthcare system at risk, she is out here as a fully certified and registered nurse. How am I ever... And sorry to nurses out there. I don't know how she did this to you, but like, how are you ever going to look at another nurse again and not think like they could kill me dead? If Kenzie's allowed to be a nurse.
I know.
I need y'all to raise the requirements at nursing school. How did this happen?
How did she pass that national exam? If somebody said that she's the first insight into us seeing nurses who could use ChatGPT in their college education.
Okay, but here's my problem with it. Every season, a fucking nurse jet skis onto the show.
Every time.
And all I can think is like, I'm just praying the nursing association is like, we get to nominate someone on Love Island every year because they got to get out of the healthcare system.
Yeah, because they got to go.
We cannot have them here. Because last year, what was her name?
I was thinking Nick.
No, there was a lady nurse, Amaya.
There was?
No.
Amaya, she won. And she was a bilingual cardiovascular nurse in the Bronx.
It's just something to think about.
I know. She seems to me like the type, though, that could study, and do really well on a test and know nothing.
I think Kenzie would like walk into your hospital room and like be like, I guess I have to put the shot in your eye. All right, lean back.
Yeah.
Oh, it said die. Oh no, you're dead.
Sorry.
Oh, sorry.
Oh my God.
Kenzie read the instructions to the show, but only made it halfway through the premise.
Yep,
she said
halfway through.
On the show, you hook up with people, and then she didn't finish the sentence. And now she's on the show thinking that's what it's about.
Yeah. Because she also said that she spends a lot of her time in coffee shops. And I said, doing what? Not nursing. What? Yeah, she said that. I was like, oh, okay. So you just got this nursing degree. Nope, definitely not. So I don't know what she's doing in there, but it ain't nursing. Trinity says...
There's no coffee shop that has the space to do the splits in it.
I know.
So I don't know what she's doing in there.
I know. When I think about her trajectory, I'm like, what is she going to do with this nursing degree? I was like, oh, no, she's a dancer. She'll be fine. She'll be dancing on TikTok. Trinity says something really important here that I really want to point out to everybody. Anaya is in the getting ready room saying that she wants to be with fine shit and Casey is fine shit and I just don't know. Guys, I just don't know. While she has Carl outside and Trinity said, keep being a dummy. Keep being a dumbass. You want to get played? That's on you. Keep being stupid. That's a real girl's girl. Okay.
She is. And then Anaya did.
And then she kept being stupid.
Heard the directions and said, you know what? I'm going to go my own way.
The wrong way. Kenzie gets a little spa date with Dylan. They're doing little dates. Kenzie gets the spa date. Melanie gets the little picnic date. Very, very cute. And then Ariana comes in and it's a recoupling. Jen and Gall couple up because what else are they going to do? Kenzie gets up there and has this whole speech with Corbin back and saying that he's a lying piece of shit and none of this was real. And they then know the heart rate challenge was live streamed, which is a great producer move.
It was this season needed it so bad.
Yes.
Trophies to the producers.
Yep. Kenzie goes with Dylan. Kata chooses Zach, and Zach has no one by default and tries to do this whole romantic thing. Claims that he didn't kiss anybody outside of a challenge, which I didn't forget.
He also walked back in pleated trousers like this was a runway. He was his look coming back in, I said, oh, you had your recoupling look packed in your little bag.
Oh, God, he's the worst Love Island Nepo baby I've ever seen.
he is truly the ickiest ick to me.
Right?
I know Sincere's bad. I know Casey's bad. I know Corbin's bad. I think I would take them all over Zach.
Over Zach, same.
Because he's such a, he is so self-centered.
Yep.
And especially to go back to like the fucking hideaway fucktown where Kate is like, are you going to put these handcuffs on me? And he's like, no, you're going to put them on me. I thought you were going to put them on me. I'm scared. She's going to do everything to me. I'm scared. And I'm like, oh, you need to be a little teeny tiny baby princess in your relationship.
Yeah.
And a big boy, big man. And yes. I don't know how you're going to do both, babe.
I don't know either. And a full producer on this show, because I can't believe how he is always at the center of the drama. And I can't believe nobody's caught it yet.
Yeah. Great point.
It's
well,
so
it might
annoying.
be because he's trying to fuck Bryce, but when you have two couples,
distracting.
you become a main storyline.
Yeah.
He's in a triangle and it's taking up a lot of space.
That is true. Melanie gets up and says that she feels embarrassed by Sincere. Nobody does special things like Corey does, and then stayed loyal to Sincere.
That's right.
I think this is because Corey was like actually for real very whack. He must have been whack.
If you go back to the episode when the 12 mid men arrive. They're always mid. The bombshells for the men halfway through are never something good. There's shots. Okay, so my husband, he's like, whoa, what are you watching? And then he'll be like, wait, what happened?
Yeah.
And during this episode, he's working. He's like on his computer and he looks up and he goes, freeze that frame. And there's Corey trying to dance in those slow-mo shots. And they cut to him 3 different times. He's in the corner of the frame. The goofiest fucking loser move. Like, he could not pull off a slow-mo dance move. I mean, that is a half a second of your physical body in motion. And his eyes are like going in weird direction. His arm, he's like,
oh no.
So I think Corey was I think they gave him the best edit they could.
Same.
But I think he was not great.
Yeah, I think so too.
Given those dance moves.
The dance moves that you had, that's one moment. And then for me, it was the bedazzled jeans.
Well, in those moments, I tell myself, well, I'd love to wear them.
I know,
try not to be so hateful.
I guess, but you didn't get a bedazzler when you were 7. I did. So you going on fashionnovamen.com and ordering those to me is like very puzzling. I don't like it. I don't like it that you want to sparkle and shine. I don't like it.
And you know what? I got to tell you, I think you need to look in the mirror again, Justine. Men can have their little diamond jeans and still be attractive. They want to have a little razzle dazzle in life, and we should give it to them.
I know.
They don't even get glitter lip gloss. Give them the jeans.
No, I know. Well, Mel didn't. Sent him packing. So Sincere comes back alone, whatever, because he knows that he's going to look bad, right? And she tries to curse him out. It doesn't matter because she's the victim. Trinity and Bryce go, very cinematic entrance, very dramatic. He's running in those weird clothes with his weird run to his
has
weird
2
girlfriend.
buttons buttoned and all the clothes stayed on during the run. I was really impressed. I said, your jeans are barely hanging on. Your shirt's barely hanging on.
I know.
I can't believe his clothes didn't fly off his body as he embraced her.
I know. He looks like he's gotten really thin in the villa. He looks like
stressed.
He's starving. Yeah.
He's stressed.
Yeah, he's stressed out. He turned 30. He doesn't even know his birthday passed. Like, he's just a mess. He's white. He doesn't know what to do. Oh, God. Anaya goes, and she goes last, which is what we should know from Serena. If you go last,
they're coming back
they're coming back with a bang. They're not saving you for last if it's like some big love story after Trinity and Bryce. That's not happening.
Yes. And yet she still stood there holding her girl's arms like she was on the Titanic. I do think whatever producer tried to get what's her name on Cordell last season pulled the same move again to success. It was such a successful, like, send her in, laser focused on this one guy. And TT did it.
She sure did. And she felt like, whoa, tell me.
My boss was like, hey, are you going to be late today? I wrote back, I'm TT. at the lunch counter. I was ordering Jersey Mike's and they were like, "Do you want mayo on that?" And I was like, "I'm TT." Like I don't. Will there ever be another response? I think that's all I'm just gonna say. I'm TT.
You know what? My vocal stem of the week has been "Still I Rise," I guess.
Okay.
As a new mom,
Meg Thee
for real.
Stallion be the host of this show? Incredible hosting.
She's such a good host.
She's unbelievable. And the way she like gets them with jokes, but also truth and threads some needles and pushes them. And I mean, she is just, I worship. I already worshipped her.
Yeah.
Also, isn't she like 25?
This is unbelievable. She's still in her 20s. She's young.
This is very, unbelievable that she has this level of a hosting game. Sorry, Ariana Madix, but you are not cutting it.
I know. She's incredible. Oh my God. So at least After Sun, like she's just so good. And I feel like she would do it. Like I feel like she'd be down.
Oh yeah. I mean, she's probably like not making like billions, being an artist,
billions
but
of dollars,
she was so good.
So good. It was Anaya versus KC versus TT versus Trinity. This is where TT said, I'm TT. Like, oh my God. What the, like, that's not even your, like, what? Nobody knew that was your nickname until right now. Like, what?
It was just everything was wrong. Everything, also like her dress choice was wrong. Her heel choice was wrong. Choosing to speak up was wrong. I think it's why I loved it so much. Because like, Casey, you're a dog. And she's like, hello, I'm TT. And you're like, no, don't get involved in this.
I know, you've only known him 2 days. Oh my God.
But can I ask you a question that you can cut? This is just my ignorance.
Yeah.
Why was Anaya so upset at TT's braid style?
Oh my God. My white friend asked me this question yesterday.
Okay, thank you. Can you please educate the masses? Because I was like, yeah. Okay.
So somebody put it really, really perfectly on TikTok. This is the equivalent of a DCC walking in and stealing your man. This is the equivalent of like the baddest bitch of whatever category and stealing your man.
You're saying DCC like Dallas Cowboys cheerleader, as like a compliment. Okay.
Because a Fulani braid style, I believe, right? This is nothing that Anaya said, but in my head, right? The Fulani braid style is one that can only be maintained for a certain amount of time, especially when you're doing slime and water and all kinds of other stuff. You would have to redo it. Okay. So this bitch is fresh coming from the salon, right? Beautiful hair coming from the salon. And she only has like 2 weeks to go. So she doesn't have
So this is why Anaya's like, God damn it.
The Fulani braid. That's why. And then the like curly hair in the back, like all of that maintenance is a short term, not a long term. And Anaya had to go for a long term.
Thank you. I think this is someone needed to break this down. And I thank you for your service.
That's no problem. That's so funny that you asked that because my friend asked me. She was like, I meant to research it, but like, it's okay. Oh my God, it's so funny. Okay, so yeah, Carl has got to leave in front of Anaya's face, which was absolutely terrible, but it's okay. Because the producers pull a move.
Thank God. They're like, you're going to vote to keep someone in. Carl.
Yes.
Everyone vote, Carl. Everyone's going to vote to keep someone in. It's Carl.
Yeah. And a girl, too. Fuck it. Why not? Yeah. Whoever
Carl.
these two.
I'm so glad Carl is back, though, because he's someone who I wish would have been OG on the island.
Me, too. And I think he would have if these girls had any even ounce of discernment and asked these boys any questions. Everybody was sitting there with their original partner. There is no reason why Melanie, being the woman that she is, should be with Sincere, who says epitome.
And can I tell you, epitome makes no sense. Co-promise. I see how Jen got there. You're making a co-promise.
Co-promise, yes.
You're promising in a collaboration to do something different. That is a compromise. And Jen, I'll give you know what? It should be co-promise. Epitome. Now, I want to say this. I have long believed, because it's my own story, that kids who read a lot by themselves but are surrounded by, just the tiniest, smallest town and brains, perhaps. We don't know how to say words out loud. We're not in conversation. We're in books.
Yeah. And now, you went to high school on Zoom, right?
Right. Yeah. But I'm thinking to myself, like, listen, I pronounce stuff incorrectly all the time. I'm a big reader. But then Sincere did that and I said, no. I said I need a new theory because I don't believe he's reading a lot to himself.
No.
I think he learned epitome via conversation.
You think somebody else said epitome?
It's that, or he's reading to himself and doesn't know how to say it out loud. Now, do we think Sincere is reading, or do we think Sincere has a friend who said epitome?
Honestly, that's equal. I think there's an equal chance.
No
he was
way.
a D1 track athlete. So it wouldn't shock me if they all said epitome on the team.
Exactly. He's not. Yeah. That man is not a reader.
I know.
He's no Jeremiah. He don't got his head in the books.
Oh, that
I joined his
weirdo. Yeah. Oh, you did?
Yeah. It's too hard. It's too strict. I can't keep up.
I know. Do you have him on the show? Are you going to have him on the show?
He said no. Because I think while he wants to be seen as a book guy, I don't think he actually wanted to come face to face with an actual book woman.
No, I don't think so either.
I think he said this facade's going to fall so fast, so hard. Yes. I cannot be on a literature show. I need to just do my romance book club on Instagram. Yeah. No follow-up questions, please.
No, 90 seconds.
No, the moment he said a book club, I know someone on his team, and I said, get him on my book podcast. They said, that's going to be a pass.
He has to read the whole book? Whoa. Damn, Jeremiah. You're missing out. Glamorous Trash
Jeremiah,
is an
come
amazing
on, Glamorous
show.
Trash.
Read
a
on.
book. We know you love to read. Just come talk about it with me.
Yeah.
We can pronounce words wrong on my podcast. It is a book. It's an epitome-friendly podcast.
God. Oh, my God. Oh, Anaya is crouched, crying. We're on episode 23. She's just having hope. She feels stupid. I relate to this so hard. I have been here.
Yeah.
But the stiffness of this wig, Chelsea, this is an emergency. This is a national emergency. This young woman's mother is a wag. Why does she look like this? I'm so confused.
She was like hoping Anaya was going to be a doctor. She passed down different skills to her. She was like, you're not going to need the wag skills. You don't need this. You're going to be a lawyer. Yep. And then she was like, oh, shit, I should have taught her some tricks.
Fuck, she's on Love Island. And she was a volleyball player, right? So she's an athlete, so I understand maybe she's not like the girliest. But when I see pictures of her on her Instagram, I'm like, oh, you're drop dead. You just, this unit, though, has this helmet that's on your head.
I'm so happy you're saying this because there were a couple of moments where she got it together and I said, this is the most beautiful woman in the world. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And then I said, why am I not having that thought every second she's on camera? Mm-hmm. And she's hitting some things incorrectly pretty often. You know what? I got to tell you, same with Jen. Jen is a model. She's a model.
Jen.
But she's not in control of those camera angles all out the window.
I know, Jen. And Kata's hair, Amazon, clearly Amazon hair extension.
And Kata's getting her little flat iron out every morning.
Oh,
she's not checking it from the back. And in these moments, I say, Trinity, come on. You care about these girls. You have eyes. Why are you not?
This is how you know they have limited time to get ready. This is how you know they only have 30 minutes.
Yeah, you're right. Wait, you think it's 30 minutes? They can't cook breakfast in 30 minutes.
I think it's 30 minutes. I think it's 30 minutes they have to get ready. That's what people have said.
Okay, honestly, this whole time I've been like, well, this show makes sense because they take 5 hours to make breakfast and get ready in the morning, and then they have some drinks and go to bed. If they only have 30 minutes, I'm really shocked.
I know.
What are they doing all day?
I know. And also, I don't know how they know it's 30 minutes because they don't know what day or time it is. So I don't know how they would know that.
Yeah, maybe there's like a little producer call. Interesting. Interesting. Okay.
Yeah. But all the hair this season is wretched, which is a sign that they cast regular people. But
we love.
Yeah, which I love. And I love Anaya, but like I just can't with the stiffness of this wig with her crying like this. Oh my God, I just wish she looked better.
And I hope I think she was crying out of humiliation over Heartbreak. Because I've had a humiliation cry and those tears are harder.
Yep.
Than a heartbreak cry. And I think she was humiliated. I mean, the best thing about Anaya breaking down is that we finally saw what made them cast Melanie. She's like, this Build-A-Bear ass bitch. And you said, oh, someone to root for. Where has she been?
Yes.
Where has she been? And she has been a new woman since that line. Like the way she is like, I think she's like a witch being burned at the stake at the Salem trials as she watches movie night.
Yes.
And she's like, she's literally like, I am Joan of Arc.
Yep.
And I will watch myself be burned. Like she's elevated since that moment where she realized like this is some fuckery happening to you, some fuckery happening to me. We must change.
I think same with the heart rate challenge. That smirk that she had, she was like, oh,
yeah. She said, oh, it's this. Also, he was so ick in that. The way he was like snarling at, you know, because he was like orgasming to himself.
I know.
And I think she was like, I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know about what is it? The hideaway. Don't know about that with him. He would probably be gross.
I can't see that being a nice time.
No. No. Oh my God.
Because at least Corbin would be like lay back and be like, you do it. You'd be like, all right, I got this. Sincere's definitely going to try and get involved in some weird ways where you're like, stop.
And those bundles going all over the place. Like, oh God. No. Ew. He wants you to pull it. No, I'm out. I can't.
Okay. I'm with you on that one. No way, bro.
Does your husband have long hair?
No.
Oh, okay.
And he knows. No. So no with me. I like he's had long hair, but it's never like come down. It goes out and up. It doesn't like hit his. It's never like I think. And I'm sorry, this is just my personal taste, but when if his hair like tapped his shoulder,
long flowing locks.
I don't like a long flowing lock. I like a really fucked up styled lock. Like I'll take a side situation. When your hair is my hair.
When you can do this.
Now I need to find a new look and I'm not attracted anymore because you're making more time for me in the morning. Now I have to change my hairstyle because we cannot be twins.
That's why I really love Sincere and Soul together. And I thought it would be so cute together.
Do I not have Sincere's exact hair right now? You do. Me and this man cannot no. One of us can look like Cousin It, not both of us.
Not both. Oh my God, so funny. So Casey and Titi are like so weird. She says something very foreshadowing. No one's going to speak to you like that. It don't matter if the whole world is against us. They sure are, Miss Girl.
Get ready. You're about to be voted out into that world in about 10 minutes.
Sure are. Get your Twitch stream ready because you're about to be out of here. Oh, Trinity got French fried. That was nice.
Yeah, we're happy for her.
Yeah, happy for her. That's nice.
I mean, listen, from what Zach has witnessed, it sounds like he's got a great dick. And I'm so happy for my girl.
Same. Me too. It just sounds like
it's
they
also
match
like,
up.
You know, she's like, oh my God, I'm dating a white guy and he's going to come through with a hog.
Yeah, that's what I would say too.
That's nice. That's nice.
That's what I would say too. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Oh my God. Then Megan Thee Stallion comes. Kenzie busts into a split immediately as soon as she walks into the room.
I gotta tell you, splits are hard. If I could do the splits, I think I'd live in them too.
I know.
I'm probably 5 feet off the ground from doing the splits. And I'm a millennial. Like there was nothing that made you more worthy in this lifetime
than a split.
Than being able to do the splits.
Yep.
So the fact that she's doing it all the time, I would be hammering my puss on that countertop all the time as well. But I can't get it there. I couldn't get it there.
I know.
I couldn't even desk drop it there. Like
I know, same. I know.
I couldn't even do a half-seas. So you know what? Fucking splits it out, girl.
Go ahead. I know. And same with as being a Drag Race fan. I'm like, you know what?
we each girl has got 3 moves. And you just cycle them. Here's the splits.
Yeah. Oh my God, so funny. So they do this really interesting humiliation challenge. They do a lot of humiliation on this show, particularly. Do you watch the UK ever?
I dabbled a bit, but because I was raised on USA, it didn't. The rhythms were off for me. But I do respect that that's actually the original, and I'm watching the fucked up one. Yeah,
they don't humiliate them like this. This is a U.S. thing, and I would love for any sociologist to chime in the comments and Patreon.
I know you've got some sociologists in this. Audience.
We have some good ones.
Yeah, get them in there.
Please let us know why in the U.S. do they humiliate these people who are even more famous than the UK people are. I would say they catapult to a level of fame that's like astronomical. in the U.S. Love Island.
Oh, interesting.
Why do they have to be humiliated like this?
And that's like you're talking about them sitting in a cake,
sitting
with their heads
on the cakes, which I forgot is a fetish thing. I remember that from a Bob's Burgers episode. Yes. Yes.
So a certain niche porn market really got off that night.
Yes.
They were like, tonight's our night.
It's free on here. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I do feel like I'm live streaming softcore.
Yeah, I know. So especially with Corbin and Parmita, it's like it's so gross. Yeah, they're so nasty.
I'm actually, and I may have to take this back. But like, aren't you shocked they don't try and point cameras kind of towards the showers? Like the way Tyra Banks was like, I'll film your heads out of the shower. Like I'm so happy we shouldn't be filming people in the shower. I just like can't believe the show has any decorum at all.
I know. I guess that's where they have to draw a line somewhere.
We didn't even see them open the shower door and walk in together.
I know.
So that's how the cameras have boundaries, and that's shocking given what we see.
Mm-hmm. I think they have too much at stake. I think it's too big of a show for them to be like sued for some weird reason.
This makes no sense. There's a camera in the hideaway.
I know.
That logic makes no sense.
True. And they have those chains and everything. It's so weird. I hate the hideaway.
The only place you can be alone is in the shower.
Yeah. Or the toilet.
Yeah, I've never seen a toilet on the show with you.
Yep. Mm-hmm. As they said, that's where they would go cry. The toilet.
So where you go in your office job.
I know.
Makes sense.
Exactly. Same. Yeah, exactly.
Good old toilet cry.
Yep. So they have to shoot cream at the boys, which is obviously very sexual as well.
Get creamed.
Casey got creamed many times. Sincere says my favorite line of this entire arc of episodes. I tell the whole truth. I tell the truth, but not the whole truth. So I see where these allegations are coming from that I'm a liar.
You're like, yeah, that's right.
Yes.
That's right. You told half the truth and the rest was a lie. You're correct.
Yep.
That's how a lie works.
Yep. Oh my God. Watching him figure things out in real time is just so hilarious. So Carl is back from the challenge. We're so happy. And Amora is back to tell Melanie all about Sincere and what he was doing. Amora tells Melanie he used it as a hall pass. So just keep that in mind.
Mm-hmm. And Melanie doesn't, because he told Melanie enough that she thinks she has the same information. Mm-hmm. And what I think we're going to see next episode is her realizing that like Amora and her had the same words and they meant different things.
Yes.
She's going to see what actually happened.
Yes, exactly. This episode also, Trinity and Bryce go on a date, which is very cute. He asked her to be his girlfriend. So cute. And Corbin and Parmita close it off because they don't even know what they're saying. It's the worst. Now we get to movie night. So Caleb and oh my God, and Caleb and Anaya have like the best makeout in this whole season. When she was straddling him. It was fantastic.
You mean Carl?
Carl, yeah. Who did I say?
You said Caleb.
Oh no.
I said I forgot Caleb was on the show.
I know.
Now Carl should have been in Caleb's spot.
Yes.
And I think because Carl, again, can't pull off a slow-mo clip, he didn't get to be one of the bombshells. I'm dead serious. Like, remember when Carl blew a kiss at the camera and you're like, uh-oh. Like Carl does great in real time. He's
does.
Perfect. But if you're going to put him in those slow-mo shots, I think something's slightly off. And so they said he can't come till the end.
Oh my God.
He can't get a 2-minute slow-mo package.
Yeah.
But I wish he would have, because he should have been in Caleb's spot. I think the villa, for the boys especially, they need one truly kind guy to balance out the rhythms of the show. Like they need someone who has a brain. They need a Nick. Like someone's got to have a brain and it's got to be not totally evil. And I think that could have been Carl. I think Caleb was just another hall pass of a brain.
Yeah.
But yes, Carl got his makeup back on. I'm really worried. I have a question for you.
About what?
About Carl. Now, during movie night, when Anaya is telling Casey off for like the 4th time, Casey has stood up. So Anaya's like, I'm going to stand up and get him to sit down. Carl is clutching a pillow over his chest and face. I'm worried it's killing his butterflies to see her care so much.
I would hate that, but I would also understand that because I think Carl is at the age and experience and emotional maturity to know that the opposite of love is not hate, it's indifference.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
And that
exactly. And that this is emotions and feelings.
This is feelings, and he's over it. He doesn't want to be playing second fiddle to this loser.
Yeah, because if I had that makeout that he and Anaya had, and then I watched the person I was like making out with like stand and go at their ex, I'd be like, okay, this is.
And not.
I'm just worried. I'm just worried it's going to harm their chemistry.
Yeah, same. Because I don't think emotionally they're mature on the same level. I think Anaya is a lot less mature than he is, and I think that's going to affect it. Sadly.
Well, and also like if you're Carl and someone chooses KC over you, you're like, okay, your brain's not working as well as I'd like. Yeah, so Carl, he's a cutie, and I'm worried for him and Anaya after movie night.
Yeah. Gall breaks up with Jen because he's the worst, and there's all kinds of talk about how in Venice Beach he's the worst. Have you heard about Gall in LA?
Well, I'm hearing that his coffee shop is offering free coffee to anyone named Jen.
And they had a watch party. One of our patrons went.
Okay, but that's where I'm like, he went on for sales for the coffee shop. He never... He might not even be into women. Like he might not be into men. He's just sort of like, I heard there's a marketing deal for my coffee shop. If I go to this island.
For 2 weeks.
Now, what else are they saying about him? Is he a real guy?
They're saying, that he's like a hoe and that like everybody knows we're in Venice Beach and blah, blah, blah.
No offense to everyone on Love Island, but like, is there anyone on Love Island whose reputation is not they're a hoe? And I'm saying this with love to hoes, but like,
same.
You're not going to do well on the show.
Exactly.
If you're not one.
Look at Dylan.
We're sending our best hoes.
Yes.
I wish them nothing but joy
nothing
and
but
love.
The best.
They're bringing me such great content this summer.
Yes. Trinity's in a foot job. How'd she get there? How'd she do that?
That's how you know she is in deep with Bryce because she's like, this man is in defeat and I'm going to get there for him.
I'm going to do it.
I'm going to do it.
I'm going to put a toe in my mouth.
You know, she didn't like that.
Oh, no. Oh, God. But he's weird, man. They're both just weird. This is where Kenzie and Dylan start to like get the friction. And this is where he starts crying because she made out with Gall in the speakeasy. I really can't with this. This was way too much. It was definitely acting.
I'm just like, Dylan, how do you care? How do you care this much so fast? Are you okay?
Yeah, no, he's not.
Now, I think what's coming for Kenzie is a real wake-up call where she's going to realize she misunderstood the premise of the show at movie night. She's going to realize like, oh, I was supposed to form connections, not fuck everyone.
Exactly. And Jen already warned her. Like, you're not my friend. I actually can't stand you. We're just both white and blonde.
Yes, and so we thought we were a match. And Kenzie, I gotta tell you that Kenzie's so dumb. I just really enjoy her.
Me too. Yeah,
she's a little bit like Alicia on Rhode Island for me, where it's just like, listen, who could be mad? Who could be mad? You live on a different planet than we do.
Yeah.
However, I will say when Kenzie immediately was like, I know I'm not a bad person and I know I'm not a bad friend. Immediately, I said, well, interrogate it for a moment.
Right.
You can't immediately know that. You're being a bad friend. Exactly. And that's where I said, oh, I think I got to stop enjoying Kenzie.
Yep. Yeah, I think it's coming for Kenzie because she's literally like the female version of Corbin. Like they're just hoeing everywhere and with no consequence.
Which is why I was like, perfect match.
Perfect. Exactly. Same.
Yeah. Had she simply not told Corbin to look her in the eyes and touch her more, I think they'd still be together.
I think so too. Actually, no. I think Parmita would have got him. I think Casa Amor was just going to get Corbin no matter what.
No matter who was there.
Who was there. Yeah, it wouldn't matter. KC goes up. His was a bloodbath. His movie night was crazy.
He was cruel. He was cruel about it. He was
cruel.
Like, I don't think disrespectful is the word. I think cruel.
Yes.
Like, he's like, me and I have nothing in common. It's like, then why have you been working so hard?
Exactly. He's so
to be with her.
mean. He was
really mean
man. And if there's nothing I can't stand, it's a mean man. What the fuck are you
Same.
being mean for?
Same.
Ugh.
That's where I'm like, we need a Carl in there. We need, and listen, maybe
More
Carl's
than
horrible
Bryce.
and he's just, we don't have enough of the edit. More than Bryce. Bryce is too neutral. We need an actual nice guy in there because like this is getting vicious. This season's a bit vicious.
I agree. The cattiness and the sassiness of these men is it's hard to deal with. It's too much. They clocked him immediately. You used Anaya to stay here for longer and you're a coward. You're only saying all of this and standing up and being all big and bold because you got caught. You knew this was going to happen. You were cowering since they said it was going to be movie night because you knew you were talking shit. It's the worst.
Yep.
God.
Same for Zach.
And same for Zach.
He was apologizing from the jump.
Yep. Because he knew. He knew. Oh my God. And then they said there was a double standard with Anaya's clip. No, there wasn't. She wasn't talking shit at all about Casey.
At all. They don't get it. They also remember when Bryce tried to explain slut shaming and he got the definition from the moon. Like they have the epitomes, but they don't have the definitions.
Oh my God. Speaking of epitomes, Sincere goes next and it's just the Sincere and Soul clips alone.
That's how you know he's fucked. There's we didn't even make it to Casa with you. We had so many lies to unravel.
Yes.
From Just Soul.
Just Soul. I'm so happy that his is a 2-part arc.
Me too.
I'm thrilled because he's the worst.
Melanie with the silent tears. I have nothing to say. That's when you know you're done.
Yeah, she's done. That's what Carl wanted from Anaya, I think.
Yes, agreed.
I think that's
what I would want from anyone I was with.
Anybody.
Give me a silent, like, I have nothing left for you.
Yep.
Good day.
Yep.
I saw memes being like, oh, the friendship between Anaya and Melanie, like, this is like great girl friendship. I don't want my girlfriend being like, well, at least you know you're not crazy. It's like, bitch, how is that in question? What do you mean? 99% of the time when a girl is acting crazy, she's just responding adequately. Why is my best friend saying, at least now we know you're not crazy? Was that an option?
I know. And people are like, why didn't anyone go after Sincere the same way they went after KC? But it's because KC went after them.
Chilling. But I also think Sincere's is chilling.
Yes.
KC is like, I have something to say. We think you could be talked out of this. Sincere's is like, put it in the grave.
Yeah. Oh no, like, you gotta leave.
We all hate that we were witness.
Yeah. Like you are.
You gotta leave. You gotta go.
You gotta go.
Well, you gotta go jump off that dock and swim home.
Oh my God. Yes. Like Compound, like the book. Oh my God. Chelsea, thank you so much for joining me. Wait, have you read Compound on your podcast?
No, you want to come read it?
Yes, I've already read it. It's fantastic.
Oh my, everyone keeps telling me to read it. I checked on the rights because, I'm like a film and TV writer. So yeah. I didn't read the book. Everyone told me to read it enough times that I said, are the rights taken? They said, yes. I said, okay.
Oh, they are? Damn.
Well, what am I going to do? Fall in love and then not be able to adapt it? What will I do with myself?
Yeah. I know.
Have a normal life. Thank you so much for having me on. Please come on the podcast and read Compound with me. And if not, I will ask Jeremiah if he will. Bitch, you like to read so much? Come test it.
Oh my God. Thank you so much. Everybody check out Glamorous Trash everywhere, especially on Patreon. They do amazing work on Patreon in their community over there. Chelsea, do you want to shout out where you want everybody to follow you?
Yeah, I mean, really just go listen to Glamorous Trash, but I am on Instagram at Chelsea DeVantez, and every week I do little Us Weekly polls, and I have been posting Love Island clips just out of pure horror. So come join me on my Instagram stories and we'll have a time.
Yes. Thank you so much for joining me, and we'll see you guys next week.